Alright, as you can see, it's this very special video because today's one is very important because I have a very special guest from China, and then we have a very special guest from Pakistan. So today's one is just like a normal one we do when we meet people from abroad and we meet in the same place. We try our best to get information for you guys because most often it's very important to know what is happening in Turkey. And now each and every day the rules changes and things changes, and it becomes very difficult for us to understand what's really happened. Forget about what is on the table here, forget about what is on the table, and just focus on the words, and that is what we are going to do. So today I have Mr. Omar, who is also the CEO and the founder of a Holy group of company, and they deal with a travel agency. They recruit students to go to and study in China, okay, and also as well as in Turkey. And they have their main office here in Ankara here currently, and they are working as a student travel agency as well as a Chinese travel agency people. And now this is one of his students, if you don't know. So I invited one of the students also, or the client or the student, whatever you call it, to also be with us so that we can know some stories and then know how best we can help our brothers from Pakistan who are coming to Turkey to come and study in 2021, 2022. So Mr. Omar, please, I don't want to introduce you a lot. I want to tell the people who you are and what you do.
Thank you so much, Jerry, for inviting me here. And this is our client. He recently came here in Turkey from Pakistan. So we can share some experience about his arrival. And
so my question is that people who are coming from Pakistan to Turkey, what should they be careful? What are the things that they should have to pay attention to?
Okay, so most of the time we have people from Pakistan coming to Turkey on student visa or visitor visa. Okay, so if you are coming on visitor visa, so you should be careful about your hotel reservation, and you should know your traveling plan in Turkey. And because while immigration in Pakistan or after landing in Turkey, they're gonna ask you questions, and make sure your answers are according to your documents. And the second most important thing is that, for example, if you are coming to Turkey on a visitor visa or student visa, so you must have to get a WHO approved vaccine before traveling, before 2 weeks. Okay, so if you are not fully vaccinated, then after reaching Turkey you have to quarantine for 2 weeks. Okay, and you have to book a government designated hotel in the advance, and you have to make payment in advance, and you have to show receipt to the Pakistan immigration and to the Turkish immigration. And after reaching Turkey, your hotel must arrange airport pickup for you, because you are not allowed to go by taxi or public transportation. They're gonna pick you from the airport, and a hotel designated transportation service gonna pick up you from the airport, and then they will take you to the hotel.
So if I get you very well, before you are supposed to book the hotel where you quarantine yourself whilst you're in Pakistan, correct?
Yeah, in Pakistan.
So, and you have to show this to the embassy, correct?
If you are applying a visa right now, you must have to show with submit with your documents
to the embassy.
Yeah, if you are not vaccinated.
Yeah. But if you are vaccinated, you are exempted from quarantine.
Yeah, you are exempted from quarantine, and make sure your vaccine is a WHO approved. So in Pakistan we have Sinopharm, Sinovac, and AstraZeneca. So all these vaccines are WHO approved, so don't have to worry about it. But just try to make sure you got a certificate from NADRA. It's a very easy process. You can get it online.
What is NADRA?
NADRA, it's a national database system.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for example, did he go through that?
He applied before that rule. Okay, so before coming to Turkey, he just getting on board, he had to pay money for the quarantine, and he shows his receipt about the quarantine in Turkey
at the airport.
Because at the airport, because he came last month, and before 5th of September it was rule you must have to quarantine in Turkey even you are vaccinated or not vaccinated.
Okay. So he was quarantined?
Yeah, he was quarantined
how many days?
10 days.
10 days. And then how much was the hotel cost, for example?
Yeah, it was so expensive, man. It was in Istanbul, so we paid maybe 800 Turkish lira.
800.
Sorry, 900 Turkish lira per night.
Per night.
Per night,
Wait, 900
900
Turkish lira per night.
per night.
What the fuck? It means you pay 9,000.
Yeah,
9,000 Turkish
Turkish
lira
lira.
for 10 days. That's
10
almost
days.
$110.
Yeah, 90 euro per night.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Wow. So, and is the at the hotel or the quarantine place, is the food included or what?
Yeah, food was included, but it depends on the hotel. For the first 3 days, it was really nice, but after that, it wasn't that good.
Good.
Yeah.
And how was the rooms? Was the room very good or what?
No, like a room was so congested, and they weren't taking care well at that time.
I see. And then how did you feel? Were you happy at the place? How did you feel?
I feel happy.
You feel happy for some time?
Yeah,
for,
sometime.
for 3 days? The 7 days was very bad.
Yeah, after 3 days,
If you are stuck in a room for
Yeah.
10 days, it's gonna be hard for you.
Yeah. Wow.
Not easy to survive.
So after the quarantine, what happened?
After quarantine, he got admission here in Ankara, so he traveled to Ankara. And we don't had a notification before traveling.
Okay.
So when we went to the bus station, they asked us to show his PCR. And he got vaccinated from the Pakistan, so he had Pakistani certificate, which is not acceptable here in Turkey. Okay.
Oh,
So for example, if you want to travel within Turkey by air or by train or by bus, so you must have to get a negative PCR test before traveling. Okay, so if for example if you are vaccinated from Pakistan and want to get some kind of certificate or a green code in your e-nabis,
Yeah.
so you must have to go health ministry and register yourself there.
Wow.
So make sure
So it means the vaccinator he has made in Pakistan is not recognized here.
yeah, somehow you can say that.
Do you know the reason why that one is not recognized?
I don't know, like
which
it's,
one which one did you have? The Chinese or the German one?
It was the Chinese.
Chinese.
Yeah, but before 5th of September, everyone had to quarantine.
Okay.
And after 5th of September, if your vaccine from Pakistan is WHO approved, then you don't have to quarantine. But when you have to travel from one city to another, you need a negative PCR.
Yes,
If your vaccine data is not in the system. Like you show QR code wherever you go, they check your QR code,
Yeah.
and if it's not green, you are not allowed to travel. Okay, so if you are, for example, after reaching Turkey and after getting your papers like kimlik or ID card, so then you can go to the nearest hospital and get vaccine. You have to make an online appointment on e-nabis, or you can directly go to the hospital, fill a form, and get vaccine. So then it will be automatically in the system. So if you are already vaccinated from Pakistan, so you have to go health ministry and then get register yourself in the system.
Okay, that's very interesting. So, indirectly, if you are vaccinated from Pakistan or anywhere in the world, if you come to Turkey, and if you want your information to be in the system, you have to go to the government institution or government health ministry,
Right.
and they'll put your information in the system. But you should have certificate from your country.
Yeah, certificate from the country. And the vaccine should be WHO approved.
Wow. So what are the things that you feel at the quarantine? Things that you like, things that you don't like, and what are the things that you feel, like your experience?
I got not a good experience for quarantine.
Okay, so what are the experiences you didn't like? Tell us, because I don't want to be because I want, if someone is coming, for example, from Pakistan, he knows that, hey, listen, I'm going to Turkey, I'll be quarantined, and I'm going to face this. So the person already knew what he's going to face before coming. So what did you face you don't like, for example?
You face some problem like first of all you face some problem in airport in Turkey, some language difference, and some different other difference like migration
Migration, okay.
migration department, police department, and different. if you leave airport, you feel easy.
You feel easy. So indirectly, you are saying that if you come, you find language problem.
Yeah.
Because most of the Turkish don't speak English. They don't speak any language apart from Turkish.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's one of the challenges that you face at the airport. And as I would say that also goes to the immigration side, right?
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, like if you are coming first time in Turkey and you don't have any like travel history to another country, so then they're gonna ask you a lot of questions. Yeah. Sometimes it's hard for us to explain them because they do not understand English, and if you use Google Translator, sometimes it's wrong.
It's wrong, yeah.
It shows wrong translation, and then it's hard to explain them.
Wow. So after that, I know that you moved to Ankara, right?
Yeah.
So how is Ankara now? For your experience, do you like Ankara?
Yeah, I really like Ankara because before coming to Ankara, I made a contact with one of my best friends, and he accommodated for me like 5 to 6 days, and I'm really thankful like for that favor for him. He helped me a lot in finding house and getting settled down in Ankara again. So
I see.
yeah, it was
So
nice.
right now, can you tell the people what you do generally? Because this person sitting here is through you that he is in Turkey now.
Yeah.
So tell the people. You don't have office in Ankara. I've been into your office several times. Tell them what you do, because some of them really want to do some things. I'm going to put your number and your Instagram, everything on the screen.
Okay, so my company name is Hali Group of Companies. We are registered in Pakistan and we have an office in China as well. And our office in China is near Wuhan city, so which is like famous worldwide because of it was the center of the pandemic. COVID-19. So in Xinjiang city, so we help people to apply in Chinese universities on scholarship. So for example, if you are going for after O levels, we're gonna help you to get admission in diploma or associate degree programs, which is like a 3 years degree. You're gonna learn Chinese language for the 1 year, and then second year you're gonna learn your major, and third year will be internship, or maybe third year you will study in your college, and your like a tuition and accommodation would be free, and you're gonna get some stipend. It depends on like some people think that like Chinese don't like black skin people. Like, it's a bitter truth. Some people don't like African people, but there are good people and bad people in every country.
Exactly.
So they are like 1.5 billion population. So they have every kind of people. So, but most of them are like very polite and kind, and they are supportive.
I see. Because the main reason why I'm stressing on this, because online, most of it on online, what happened before the corona, we saw some places where blacks were prevented from going to certain areas because they said blacks were the one who brought corona to China, where it's not true. Sometimes the internet also tries to exaggerate, but you have been there, you have experienced it before, and you are here, you know what is happening here and what is happening there, and you can compare. Of course, you cannot say every place everyone is bad. No, it's not possible.
It's not possible.
Like, it is not possible. Everyone has a good side and bad side. Maybe the bad side is what those people have seen, and the good side is what you have seen. But at some point in time, you have seen the worst side also. What is the worst side of Chinese people?
What is the worst
Side of them?
of Chinese people?
Yeah, for your experience.
For experience, to be honest with you, I spent much time there, but I didn't have too many bad experiences. So at the moment, I don't have anything in mind. Maybe during the video, if I get something, and then I'll share with you.
Okay. For example, let me just give scenarios. There was one time I went to the Ulus to buy stuff with Mr. Andrew, the one behind the camera, and Algas. So when we were there, unfortunately, Andrew used his arm to hit one Turkish man, and Turkish man was so aggressive, and he was saying that we should go back to our country.
Oh.
You see this, for example. So, and then not only this, there are other stuffs also. And at that moment, everyone was just against us. At that moment. So the man said that we should go back to our country, and I stood there. I was standing. I was waiting for him to come. I stood there. I made my mind, like that they will deport me.
Yeah.
I just said it's either they deport me from this country or the police arrest me. Like I was waiting for him to come to us. Then I'll hit him.
Okay.
Then whilst we were about to take a taxi, he used the water to throw against us. You remember? Water threw against us. So maybe you have also experienced something similar like this in China?
No, never.
Never. I see. Maybe you have a very, very good experience.
Yeah,
where you
I
went
have
to.
good experience there.
I see. That's so good. So thank you so much for you being in this show or this program, for me to educate our people who are coming from anywhere to come to Turkey, and things that I'm very grateful for you to share your experience and your average of the people over there, because it's very, very important for us. Because sometimes we travel abroad without knowing what is there.
What is going to happen?
You understand, right? That is how I came here, and that is how you two have went to China.
Yeah.
I don't know of you, because me, I had known nothing about Turkey. I know nothing about abroad. I just took the car, boom, I landed to Turkey, and then I faced a lot of challenges. And I'm so happy that today I am here and you are here and he is here, and we are telling our story to them, for them to be very careful and to not to make the same mistake and face the same problem that we have faced before. So I'm very, very happy for you to be in this wonderful show, and thank you so much, Mr. Ahmad. Don't worry, I'm vaccinated, don't worry.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much
for bringing us here.
All right. Goodbye.
Bye.
You can